This is Cornbread's review. Hey, this is Cornbread's review. This is Cornbread's review. Talk about the hottest movies, old and new. Cinema breakdown, grasping the truth. No acting, I leave that for the cast and the crew. The capture the cool, not theatrical rules. So you better be direct or you have to produce something to break in like last minute news and keep quiet when the real going Matt and they rules. Woo.
Yo. Welcome back for another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. We are back with a goodie. I know it's highly anticipated for this one, man, so y'all get ready. But if you're new to the channel, obviously like and subscribe. Make sure that you hit that notification button. Subscribe now. Turn the notification button on all so you get all of my content, all my TV shows reviews, all my movie reviews, different contents. Man, come on, bro. I'm not playing with y'all. And make sure you share it too. Start the conversation. I might, since I love y'all, man, and y'all love me, man, I might do another top 5. You know, I be seeing different things in my head. And I'm like, man, what's my top 5 of this, top 5 of that? So I might drop another top 5 for y'all in a couple weeks. But, you know, we'll talk about that later. But if you're new to the channel, understand I do my movie reviews in 5 different categories. And the best you can get is 5 out of each category. It tallied up, spits out a number. And that's my Cornbread movie review. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna discuss Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, it is out, ladies and gentlemen, and it's in theaters. And it's PG-13 too. It's another Marvel movie. So first category we gotta discuss is acting, all right? Who is in this movie? You got Bernard Cumberbatch. He plays Doctor Strange, and he's been Doctor Strange for about, I think, 5 to 6 movies right now. So he's mastered this role of who he is, throwing up gang signs and all that. Don't do that in the hood. Hey, if y'all watching, do not do that in the hood, boy. Because y'all ain't got no magical powers. Y'all finna get bullets thrown at y'all, right? So he's mastered all the gang signs and summons in different things and going to multiverses and stuff like that. So kudos to him. In this, his acting range had to develop a little bit better because he played multiple characters of the same character, and that's obviously in the different multiverses. So pretty solid from him. So I really like that. Also in this movie, Elizabeth Olsen. Every time I see her, I think of the Olsen twins. I'm sorry, could be just because I'm a millennial and I grew up on the Olsen twins, but I see them every time I see her, so I'm glad she's doing great. She plays, Wanda and Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is a monster. Army of one. She just wants to be normal, bro. Just let her be normal, lie to herself. But if y'all won't let her that, then she's going to turn into this chick right here who is a beast, man. One of the strongest, I almost said DC, one of the strongest Marvel characters. You know, don't cancel me yet, DC fans and Marvel fans. I know, I understand. But one of the strongest Marvel characters out there. So the totality of the actors, you know, Marvel really don't win any awards in this category, but I think the different characters that they brought in, certain cameos, which we'll discuss later, I think everybody did their role and did it to a high level. Even you got Rachel McAdams and different things like that. So pretty solid for me, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 in acting for everyone, especially Elizabeth Olsen. She killed this role. Next category, cinematography. Once again, this is a Marvel movie. All of their top Marvel movies is gonna get a budget of $200 million, bro. $2 million, that's like the standard now. $200 million, because they know that throughout the years they're gonna get $1 trillion off of these movies. So they're spending $200 million on this budget, man. So there's no stops in the characters they can get, the A-list celebrities, and the visuals and everything like that. They're getting a top-notch editor. So $200 million. This movie's about 2 hours, so not bad. That's usually, you get a complete story in Marvel with 2 hours. So it's not, playing off of something happened, so it's like the prequel or sequel of this. Obviously, all the movies are chronological, but pretty solid story from start to finish. Now, cinematography, like I said, flawless transitions from multiverses, from people flying, doing capes, doing the special effects. They have all these critiques Obviously, if you watch the movie in slow-mo, you might see the chink in their armor, but to me, look great. They really said this was more of scary movie vibes. You know, a lot of dark undertones, dark music, zombies and monsters and different things like that. So I'm not gonna say that's bad. To me, I liked it, but just understand that you're getting more of like a scary movie-esque in certain pockets of this movie from Doctor Strange. And then also, to get perfect scores in this, it's not just about the money, you know, because I've rated fives in certain categories where their budget was 40 million. It's the creativity that gets me. And this, they had a scene where Doctor Strange is fighting another Doctor Strange. Obviously, spoiler alert. And they are playing notes, and he's pulling the notes from the music and using them as weapons. And as they're fighting with the sheets of music, it's orchestra playing the notes that they had. Like, I thought that was one of the coolest and original things that I've seen in a long time. So that got so many points from me, man. So for me, cinematography had to be a 5. I know that they spent a lot of money and budget on this just to make sure the visuals look good, but the choreography was great. The creativity was there. Like I said, and I like the slow motion when they went to like 5 or 6 different multiverses and changed it, and it was flawless at the time. So pretty cool. 5 out of 5 for me in cinematography. Next category, storytelling. This movie is a Disney movie. I think what hurt it for me in the storytelling part is we've kind of seen this story two different ways. If you have Disney Plus, make sure y'all watch the series What If, right? And that's a story where the characters that you know now are different in that multiverse and in that universe. The characters, so like Black Panther's different, Iron Man's different, Captain America's different things like that. So you get that storyline of, you've seen Doctor Strange kind of lead us to this. You've seen it before, so it's like they took a page from that. So I think it hurt this movie because seeing Doctor Strange in different realms and act different is not original. It's like, okay, well, how are y'all spinning it off of the what if? I don't know if their writers are the same or directors or whatever, but it's kind of that same storyline. 2, if any my movie heads out there, this is another one, you know, from Jet Li. You know, we've seen this where he traveled to different dimensions and tried to kill all of his people so he could become powerful and be the only one in the universe. So to me, the story wasn't that original, and it took some hits for that on me. Now, the movie starts off with a banger. You know, they're in a dream, and then they find out that American Sanchez is just a multiverse traveler. So she goes from places to places, obviously on accident because she can't control her powers. Now, speaking of that, I have an issue with it, bro. So she's not from Earth, but her name is America, which, what? Don't even make sense. Then her powers are convenient when she feels in danger. From the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie, she was in danger. Let me say this again. From the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie, she was in danger, but she didn't use those powers all the time. It didn't make sense. And and those powers only worked when somebody bailed her out of a situation. So, come on, man. We got to do a little bit better in the writing room for that, right? Also, we learned that there's I think she traveled through 73 multiverses. So I thought that was pretty cool to kind of get a number to, man, how many different universes are out there? You think just only 2 or 3. And it seems like the people in the other multiverses know that there's different multiverses, right? So I hear you, because it's in the same realm of just whatever happens, but it's just getting a stretch, hard to understand. Also, no one's afraid of monsters anymore. That's what I've noticed. Like, there's big-eyed, one-eyed monsters in New York downtown, and people are like, oh, okay, oh, well, it's just Doctor Strange fighting a one-eyed monster, and then we ain't running, we might pull out our phone. So I'm glad that we're kind of getting to, it's becoming monotonous with these monsters, but it's like, but y'all still would run. Like, nobody's running to that problem. So We have to clean that up. And how America got her powers. She got stung by a random bee. I can't make that up. Y'all think there's more to the story? There's not. There's not. That's how she got her powers. And then also the sleepwalking theory of, if you can't travel through different multiverses, it's kind of a band that it's called sleepwalking. You can control the other multiverses of you. So I'm with it. Maybe they'll use that theory in other movies, which I'm sure they will. So overall, storytelling is going to get a 3 out of 5 for me. I had a lot of problems with this movie. It seemed forced and it wasn't original, so it kind of took a hit from me. All right, next category. Did I get what I bought? Now, once again, this movie's in theaters. Ticket $10 to $20, which I'm sure it's packed. If you went on the weekend, especially Mother's Day weekend, things were going down. But I'm sure it was a good time to take a good family theater trip. So I'm sure they killed it in the box office. I harp this on Marvel movie after movie after movie after movie after movie. I don't understand why they do this all the time, and they make jokes. This time, it was minimum jokes, and I appreciate that. That's one of my pet peeves that I hate about Marvel. They always try to joke their way out of serious scenes and great dialogue, but they didn't do that too much in this one. So that's a plus for me. The Illuminati, what? Come on, man. That goes back to the what if storyline that I just told you. So, you got Captain Marvel's a little different. You brought Fantastic Four in, and then the sleeper over there. Come on, man. Professor X, man. What? Come on, Charles Xavier. Come on, man. Stop disrespecting, man. So I really enjoyed that. And I just want to say, Scarlet Witch is the truth, bro. She don't care about none of that. And we need more of that, man, because, Thanos didn't care either, but now he's gone. I need some more top-notch characters, man. So I think that's pretty cool, and y'all made her the villain, which I wasn't expecting that. So did I get what I bought? I'm going to say a 4.5 out of 5, man. I wasn't ready for any of those characters and kind of how that storyline transitioned into this. So kudos to y'all. 4.5 out of 5 for me. And did I get what I bought? Last category, is it a must-see? I'm going to say it is based off of America, even though she wasn't born in America, but America, she was a Hispanic woman. I think that's pretty cool, especially being a minority and being a female. Those individuals have been struggling through time to get their equal rights and different things like that. So I think that was pretty cool to make her name America. Doctor Strange is changing, boy. He's out there doing some crazy stuff. It's like for the best, but he's still benefiting too. So we got to watch Doctor Strange, man. Watch him. And then also there's end credits. I'm going to tell y'all, man. So there's 2 end credits. One after they do the soft end roll, soft credits, and then there's another one at the end of the credits, right? So make sure you understand there's 2 of them out there, all right? So is it a must-see? I'm going to say a 4 out of 5 for me. Overall, this Doctor Strange movie gets a 4 out of 5 from Cornbread. All right? 4 out of 5 for me. Now, make sure y'all check out my 2022 Cornbread movie review. We are getting it out there, rolling through this stuff every week, man. So now this brings me to my forgotten segment. This movie is a remake from this banger, action-packed movie. And this movie came out in 1979, but it's a remake. So what movie am I talking about? You done guessing? The remake, the original was 1979, and now they made it. Mad Max. Mad Max came out in 2015. Action-packed, Fury Road. What? Tom Hardy is in this movie. This movie won so many awards, man. Just the cinematography was great. The acting was great. The storyline is great. And also Charlize Theron is in this movie too, but she's a rock star in every role that she plays, man. So shout out to her. Make sure you go check out Mad Max. I know y'all forgot about that oldie but goodie, but that movie came out in 2015. I'm sure it's on other streaming platforms. Check out Doctor Strange. Check out Mad Max, and then let me know what y'all think. And I'll be back next week with another episode. Peace.